Applying for a job. Applying for a job. All of us, one day or the other, we have to apply for a job. In today's session, we will be looking at vocabulary relating to applying for a job. My name is Yusuf, and welcome to the lesson. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do so. If you're ready, and I'm ready, let's start. Now, job vacancy. You must have seen this, maybe when you're walking down the road, or when you go into a mall, or if you go to a recruitment agency where it says job vacancy. What is a job vacancy? A job vacancy basically is a job that is available in a company. Okay, a job that is open or that is available in a company. The company is hiring. The company is what? Hiring. That means they're looking for someone to fill the vacancy. Okay? This job vacancy could be either a part-time vacancy or it could be a full-time vacancy. A part-time vacancy could be that you could be working between, say, 5 hours to 6 hours. Whereas a full-time vacancy, you could be working for more than 8 hours. Okay? So a job vacancy is a job that is available to be filled in a company. All right? Excellent. Now, if you and I are looking for a job, sometimes we could go to a group of people that are called recruiters. What are they called? Recruiters. Recruiters, they help you to find your dream job or your ideal job. So these people, they have a strong look at your CV, they look at your experience, they look at your skills, they also look at your qualifications, they ask you a lot of questions of why you're looking for this specific job, and usually, if they understand what you're looking for, they could recommend you to go to a company and to have an interview there. Or sometimes they could say to you, you know what, I don't have anything available at the moment, but I will do the searching for you. And if I find something interesting or something that suits your profile, tell you what, I'm going to contact you. All right? So a recruiter is an agent who helps you to find your ideal job. Okay? As we can see in the picture here, there's a gentleman, he's shaking the hand of a woman. All right? Probably he found her dream job. Okay? Good. Now, in the world of looking for a job for a person, or in the world of recruitment, as we like to say, there are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of recruitment agencies out there, okay? Some of them, they specialize in a specific field. So some of them, they only specialize in looking jobs for nurses, or looking jobs for people who are into construction, or looking jobs for people who are into IT. Okay, and some of them, they have multiple or different specializations. Okay, so these are some of the most famous recruitment agencies we have in the UK. For example, we have Michael Page. It's a big recruitment firm or a big recruitment agency. They specialize in education, in healthcare, in IT, in finance, I believe also in construction. We also have Adecco, who are more into helping people to find admin related jobs such as secretary, receptionist, customer service assistant. We have also Blue Arrow, who specialize usually in finding people jobs in warehouses or factories or construction sites. And then we have Hayes Recruitment Agency that just like Michael Page specializes in different fields. Okay, so recruitment agencies make their money if they help you to find a job. So if, for example, I go to Michael Page and I'm looking for a management role, and they help me to find that management role, once they have placed me in the company or helped me to get into the company, they make a small profit out of that transaction. Okay, so in essence, a recruitment agency is a company that is interested in helping you to find your ideal or dream job. All right? Okay. Now, the one thing that all of us have to really truly work on, if we really are interested or serious about getting that dream job, is our CV or curriculum vitae. Okay, so what is a CV? A CV is a summary of your work experience, of your education, of your skills, and highlighting the reason why you want the job. Okay, the reason why you really truly want this job. All right, is it because you're looking for a promotion? Is it because you're looking for more family time? Is it because you're looking for a company that promotes teamwork? Or is it because you're looking for more responsibilities and you don't feel like your job at the moment you're making any progress whatsoever? Is it because you're looking for more money, which is usually the main reason why people look for a new job? Or is it because you're feeling pressurized and stressed in your current company and you just want a friendlier place? So people have different reasons of why they move around from job to job. But the CV is the first stage that we all have to work on if we really are serious about getting that dream job of ours. Okay? And sometimes people go to an expert to have a look at their CV. They make them some few recommendations, and usually it works, and they get that dream job. Okay? Perfect. A covering letter is what goes with the CV. All right? So a covering letter gives an explanation of why you think you are the best person for this job. Basically, you're trying to sell yourself to the employer or to the hiring manager. Okay, so you go into more in-depth. So for example, if I'm looking for, say, a job at a university, so I could say that, for example, I have the experience of having worked with so many students from different backgrounds for the last, say, 10 years. I'm able to communicate clearly. I have the self-confidence, etc., etc., etc. So these are the key selling points that the manager will say, you know what, this person might be suited for this role. Let's give him or her a chance. Okay? So a covering letter is an explanation of your CV, or as I like to call it, it's the sales letter that gets you the first stage of being recruited, of being hired, which is the job interview. Now we can see two people that are shaking hands here. This is the job interview stage. This is where it really counts. It's a formal meeting with the hiring manager of the company. So you have sorted your CV. You have written a well highlighted covering letter. Now the hiring manager is interested in seeing you, and they give you a chance. They email you or they text you or they phone you and they say, you know what, come over that day and we're going to give you an interview, a formal interview. What happens in the interview? They ask you a series of questions. They ask you your background. They ask you why you want to leave your current company, or if you're unemployed, how long you've been unemployed, why have you been unemployed, what skills could you bring to the company, how do you think you're going to fit well with the new company, what do you know about the company that you're going to, what sort of promotions you're looking at, what are some of your weaknesses, what are some of your strengths. So many questions. So at the interview, it's very important that you impress them, that you tell them, that you're honest with them, and that you tell them fully the reasons why you want to move towards them or make that move to their company. Okay, and most importantly, it's important not to be nervous at the job interview. Otherwise, it's difficult. Okay, good. Now you can see the smile on his face. Okay, he's been made a job offer. So he passed the job interview. The managers liked him. The new colleagues liked him, and he thinks that he can contribute a lot to the company. So they give him an offer. A job offer happens once you are successful at the job interview. Okay, an offer is about your salary, the responsibilities that you're going to have, and the benefits that come with the job. So are you going to be given a car if you're, for example, a sales agent knocking on doors of companies for the company? For example, do you have any time with your family? Do you get any paternity benefits? Or if a woman, do you get any maternity benefits? Do you get a pension at the end of your time with the company? Okay, so on and so forth. Do you get any bonuses if, for example, your projects succeed? So a job offer is the dream of everyone. Yeah, once you sign that contract, a lot of stress is gone. Yeah, fantastic. Now, to be successful at the interview, okay, managers usually look for some qualities that they consider to be very, very important. What are these qualities? Let's have a look. All right. One of the main qualities, or I would say the number one quality that managers look at, is communication. Communication is your ability to talk clearly, okay, to talk with confidence, to talk with intelligence, and to be persuasive, to be able to say things that click with the other person, that says, you know what, I agree to that, I agree to that, and I agree to that. So your ability to speak your mind confidently is what we call the communicational skills. Yeah, and we know so many people who have been great communicators in the past. Dr. Martin Luther King was a great communicator. John F. Kennedy was a great communicator. Bill Clinton, another great communicator. Barack Obama, another great communicator, right? And so many more people. So the more you're able to communicate clearly and people are willing to listen to your viewpoint, you have a high chance of succeeding not only in the company but also in so many other job interviews in the future. Okay, so work on your communicational skills. Okay, now looking at the pictures, maybe you know some of these people, right? The gentleman towards the left, his name is Elon Musk. Okay, and if you know something about Elon Musk, he is the CEO of a famous car company that runs on electricity. It is called Tesla. Okay, now the next gentleman, he passed away, who's in the middle. If you have an iPhone, you should know him. His name was Steve Jobs. Yeah, and he was the CEO or the leader of Apple for so many years. After him is a young man, well, he's getting a bit old now, by the name of Mark Zuckerberg. Now, Mark Zuckerberg was the person who founded one of the most successful and famous social media platforms called Facebook. Now, one thing that these three people have in common is what we call the leadership skills. Company managers look into someone who is able not only to communicate clearly, also someone who can lead teams, someone who can manage situations, someone when problems happens, they can rely upon him or her to get the company moving forward. So the ability to lead people into a direction, into a vision, right, is sometimes very, very crucial for even the success or the survival of a company. All right. So leadership skills comes in two ways. Either you have it or you build it. And most people, they take time to build it. All right. So what leadership skills do you have? Now, as we know, when we work for a company, we don't work for ourselves only. Well, we work with colleagues or friends of ours at the workplace. It's very important to be a team player, especially if there is a project that we're working on. It's important to listen to other people's opinions, to give your opinions in a very respectable way, to agree or to disagree in a kind way, okay? To provide insight, to provide advice to other people, okay? So a team player is someone who's always willing to help his colleagues in difficult situations and provide solutions as and when needed. So, are you a team player? Now, in one sentence, confidence is the ability to speak your mind without any fear. How much do you truly and really believe in yourself? How much can you handle, especially when the pressure comes? Confidence is what makes or breaks a person in life and especially in the company. Right? So how do you build confidence? By taking baby steps, by telling the truth, by consulting people, by being honest with yourself, by reading books, by going to seminars, by listening to YouTube, listening to podcasts. Slowly and gradually build your confidence to the point that one day you might become a role model and people would say, wow, I never knew he was that great. Yeah, excellent. So how confident are you in yourself? All right, folks, it looks like we've reached the end of the lesson. I really enjoyed teaching you this session. I hope you've learned tons and tons of new vocabulary, especially when it comes to applying for a job. As always, press the like button, share with us your comments, share this video with your friends and colleagues on all the social media platforms. Don't forget to subscribe. and I look forward to seeing you pretty soon on a new video. Thanks, take care, have fun, bye now.